As a new YouTuber, you are going to be editing a ton of content, and because of that, you need something that can help you make great videos. And of course, you want it to be easy to use so you can spend your time making the content instead of trying to figure out how to use the editing software. And look, the software that I'm getting ready to show you is going to help you easily make videos. It's going to help you easily record your screen and make them dynamic and interesting so people will watch them longer, and it will help you make your voice sound better. So over the course of this video, I'm going to show you how you can bring in the footage. I'm going to show you how you can edit the footage. I'm going to show you how you can bring in additional footage, how to record your screen, and even how to bring in and customize subscribe graphics like this so you can easily remind your viewers to subscribe to your YouTube channel, and you can also use the same functionality to add a lot more fun and interest to your videos. And look, you can use this on all different types of videos. It doesn't matter what type of videos you make. If you need to edit them, this software is going to help you do it. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to use, and we're starting right now. This is the interface of software called Camtasia. There's a link in the description where you can try it out for free, but if you choose to upgrade, you'll save 10% if you use the coupon code next to the link in the description. Once you open the software, step one is to pull your video onto the editing area. This is called the timeline. You can do this by clicking Import Media and finding the files on your computer, or you can drag files directly from the folder that contains your footage. Once you have all the footage or video files imported that you're going to start using, now you can start editing. To edit, once you start pulling your videos onto the timeline, all you have to do is find where you want to cut your clip and grab this, it's called a playhead, and move it to where you want to cut your clip. From there, click on your clip to make sure that it's outlined in yellow. That will let you know that it's actually active and that's the clip that you're working with. Then press S on your keyboard to split the track. And here's a pro tip. If you're somebody that is speaking in your videos, if you are on camera like I am, or if you're just doing voiceovers and that sort of thing, if you edit by looking at your audio file, it can actually make the entire process way faster. All you have to do is zoom into the parts where you stop talking, cut, zoom into the part where you start talking again, cut, right-click, ripple delete, and you're ready to move on. Then you repeat that process over and over again until you're done with the initial cuts of the video. Now let's bring in some additional footage. For this, all you have to do is grab the additional footage, which is also known as B-roll, and pull it into your timeline above your main footage. Move it into position and grab the edges to trim it down, and you're done. If you add more clips, graphics, or screen recordings, you can edit the tracks on top just like you do the main track. Now, you know how you always see in YouTube videos subscribe animations like this popping up during the videos to remind viewers to subscribe? This is how you add that sort of thing. I go to my library to find it. Here's one that I made for Camtasia, and we have more on the way, by the way. Pull it in. Change the name by double-clicking, change the tagline by double-clicking and updating the media to update the pic, and you're done. Give me a thumbs up if you think this is pretty easy so far. In addition to the subscribe animation, Camtasia has a ton of pre-made graphics, transitions, footage, and even music you can use in your videos. And of course, we're working together to make some really cool YouTube-specific things like more subscribe buttons, end screens, and so on. So you'll want to keep an eye out for those. Okay, now as a YouTuber, it's part of the gig. You know, we all like to have fun with our videos from time to time. For that, Camtasia also has things like device frames, so you can put your footage on devices, some color filters, and things like that to help you add some fun elements to your videos when you decide to. When using these for anything else in the library panel, they also have motion backgrounds, icons, intros, lower thirds, and more that you can use absolutely free. To use them, you simply open your library, dig around for the things that you want to use, and pull them into your timeline, just like we do the video footage. And keep in mind, you can customize a lot of these library assets. Also, if you want to expand your library, they have a marketplace where you can download more free things or purchase some things that are a little bit more high-end. Next, let's talk about screen recording, how to actually do the screen recording, how to pull it into your videos, and how to make them look cool. But in addition to that, once we're done with screen recording, we're also going to talk about how to make your voice sound better. To record the screen, all you have to do is click the record button in the top left of the screen. The box is going to show up with settings. All you do is choose your webcam if you want to be on screen, turn on your microphone, and choose your region, and then hit record. From there, do your thing, of course, and when you're done, click on the option to stop recording, and Camtasia will automatically import the screen recording into the media area of your project. Then drag your screen recording into your video timeline. This is where it gets cool. Just like your video footage, you can zoom in and out using the animations area, highlight areas, spotlight areas, and more with screen recordings in the annotations area to make them a lot more dynamic and interesting to watch. They even have some cursor follow options to make sure that you can focus the viewer's attention on the things that you want them to focus on. You'll see this in my screen recordings all the time. Okay, now I'm sure you see videos all the time where one clip transitions into another clip in a really interesting way, like this. This is called a transition, and this is called a popcorn. Say hi.
Hello.
In Camtasia, they have a nice list of transitions you can use. These are great for transitioning from inside to outside, place to place, or even from footage of you talking to your screen recording and back. As a pro tip, don't get carried away with these. Of course, there's all types of transitions that you can do that are really interesting in terms of in-camera transitions, but when it comes to things like this, you want to use them lightly. You don't want to overwhelm your viewer with a bunch of crazy things going on in terms of transitions between clip to clip to clip to clip. The best way to do it is to use them during parts of your videos where there's a major transition from one thing to another. Now let's talk about audio. When it comes to audio, of course, the best way to get the best quality audio is to get the microphone as close to you as possible when you are talking to the camera, or if you're doing a voiceover or something like that, you want to get the microphone relatively close to you so that it can pick up you mostly without having a bunch of sound bouncing all over the room. The better the quality you have to work with, the better the end quality usually is, but Camtasia is going to help you take it even further. You'll see inside of Camtasia that they also have some audio effects, things like compression that will help you level out your audio. Noise removal can remove background noise from air conditioners, fans, and that sort of thing. They even have an emphasize option that helps your voice stand out from the background audio, which is something a lot of YouTubers struggle with, especially when it comes to music in the background. But check this out. Let's say that while you're making your video, you thought that you said something one way, but actually you said it another way. Don't sweat it. We all do this. Happens to us all the time. But check this out. Camtasia has this option under the voice narration where you can talk directly into Camtasia to voice over or record new audio if you need to while you're editing. So you're not gonna have to worry about that kind of stuff anymore. For even more tools and resources that you can use for your YouTube channel, click into this playlist right here. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.